We come hang out with the smart guys over here at Vanderbilt. Coach Clark Lee, third year here in Vandy. He's already had some success. 7-17 doesn't look great, but it's good for Vandy. And 3-10 at home definitely needs a change. But 4-7 on the road for a team like Vandy is pretty good. But 7 on offense, 8 on defense. This guy's a product of Notre Dame, defensive coordinator over there for a while. So I guess he's used to dealing with these smart athletes and all this good stuff. But he's over here this year. He gave quite a scare to some teams last year with his quarterback, A.J. Swan, who's very talented. They got a couple players on this team that could be looking at the NFL. What you think about this Vandy coming in here?
Hey, they were one of my favorite teams last year because they had a real low win total. And I remember when we did our college football show with Ian and Connor, I made a futures bet on our first show of the season. I said, take Vandy over 2.5 wins because they're going to go in Hawaii, beat them, and they only got to win 2 out of the next 3 games, and they beat Northern Illinois. I forget who the other team was. Hell, by the 4th game, they had 3 wins. I said, cash the ticket. But yeah, I mean, they were. I wouldn't call them overachievers, but I think they didn't give him credit for. They didn't think that Clark Lee was going to do the job that he did early on. And man, he got this team. He brought them together early. They were playing good football, and they played solid all season long. I mean, not the most talented team in the league, bottom SEC type team, but competed, played hard every week, and you got to attribute that to the coaching staff and getting these kids ready week in, week out. So I think they move forward off of that. I consider a successful season they had for a first-year coach last year. So I'm all in on Vanderbilt as far as coaching standpoints and player development. So yeah, I want to see this team do good. I like the coach.
Absolutely. I like what's going on right here too. Offense, like I said, AJ Sean coming back, running back. They got some talent over there. But just like a lot of other teams, they're going to need a breakout star to go along with A.J. Shaw, like either somebody to throw it to or a running back that can pick up the load and let him come in and do what he does. And on defense, brought in a few 6 transfers over here to Vandy. They're smart guys. They're not going to flood it with transfers. Right. But they got to transfer them in the right spots to get something out of them this year. So, this team right here, a lot of SEC teams, they do well. It matters who they play outside the conference because usually they go outside the conference and they do well. So let's take a look at the win total. 3.5. They went up on you this year, Big Ragu. They caught you with your hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, they got me. I made it happen. And I see they
and the 3.5 is juice too at -173. So I think they still can get over. I see 4 wins in the beginning. South Dakota, Middle Tennessee, Kansas State, and Memphis. They got a chance, and at least they can go at least 3-1 right there. I think. After that, it gets kind of cloudy, and I think they could pull off a 4th win somewhere in there, just like they did last year. One of those teams underestimate them, and they come in there and play tough and win the game. You don't got to blow teams out every game. Sometimes you just got to manage the game well and have an opportunity to win the game in the 4th quarter, and that's what they did last year. Oh, this is the wrong schedule.
Yeah, you got Missouri. They play Hawaii game in the first opening again. That's going to be a revenge game for Hawaii, but they play them inland, not in Hawaii.
Yep. So there you go. I messed that up. That's mess up number 5, ladies and gentlemen. But 5 out of all of the 100 things that I had to do to put the show together, I think I'm doing good. It's okay.
It's all good. It's all good. But hey, and like you said, these guys are the Stanford east of the Mississippi. You know what I mean? These are all smart kids. Yeah. And that's why I think, I attribute that to their success. I'm not saying football players are dumb, but these guys are paying extra attention to the details of what the coach is telling them, how, the game plan and the schemes and whatnot. So, these guys are extra. Now, if there's ever a weak spot for the Vanderbilt team, it's on special teams because they've been ranked over the hundreds, like 113, 108, 118. So special teams is Achilles heels for these guys. It's always been that way. but maybe with even last year they were ranked like 113 overall out of 130. So, but like I say, I see more improvement on the horizon, and if they get 6 wins, man, I'd like to see this team go to a bowl game. I really would.
Oh yeah, send them to a bowl game with 6 wins. I love to see that as well. But let's take a trip on out of here to our last one, and we right at the 2-hour mark. We're doing excellent, the professionals that we are. And in case you guys don't know, and you're new to this channel, we've been doing this for a long time, so we know what we're doing. We got you here, 2 hours, both sides of the SEC. Who does that best? The boss in the sauce. Let's go.